last 3.5 years. A large portion of my job is overseeing the day-to-day activities of recruit training, and I'm so very happy and honored to welcome you all here today for the graduation of Recruit Class 63. If you would, please rise as we welcome Class 63. And now, retired Captain Mike Bell, our former department chaplain, will lead us in the invocation.
Those who will, if you will, bow your heads, please. Our Holy Father, we thank you, God, for this day that you blessed us with, and God, for personally the honor and the privilege of being here to be a part of this graduation and to see and celebrate the accomplishments of this recruit class. Father, there's things we want to pray for right quick. We want to pray for the leadership of the fire department and thank you for them. Ask you to give them discernment, direction for our Board of Commissioners, the Department of Public Safety, and for all those in leadership. We ask you, God, that you'd bless them and help and guide them. Father, for those who are serving our country right now, we pray that your protecting hand would be on those that are working a beat as a PD officer, those that are riding a truck today. Father, I pray that your help and your guidance and your protection would be on them always. Father, bless this recruit class. I pray for their families. I pray for their safety, for their success. Lord, and I pray, God, that you would overlook them and bless them in all that they say and do. And Lord, be in, Lord, the rest of this meeting, of this graduation ceremony. And God, just have your way with our hearts and our lives. Father, bless and have mercy upon our country. And we ask these things in Christ's name, amen. Ask you to remain standing for the presentation of colors.
Ready? Hold. Left. Raise. Freeze, then. Hold.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now I ask you to welcome recruit Evie Haig. She's going to be singing our national anthem for us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order. Halt. Ready? Post. Right. Race. Forward. More. Two. Two.
All right, thank you. You may be seated. Well, good afternoon again. We do greatly appreciate all of you in attendance today. I know we have a great display of folks in the back, and it's really great to see. We put together a short video of just trying to chronicle some of the funner sides of Recruit School. And so if you would, just maybe focus on the screens for just a few minutes for a very short, brief video. All right, so just a brief look at what's been going on for the last several weeks with your loved ones. I now have the pleasure of introducing the Fire Chief of Cobb County Fire and Emergency Services, Mr. Bill Johnson.
Thank you, Captain Holly. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. And I'll try to be brief, but I'm going to introduce a couple of special guests. But before I do, I want to talk about the organization before I bring up a couple of people to speak. Many of you may know this already, but the Cobb County Fire Department, we're very, very fortunate. And what I mean by that, and as citizens, for those of you who live in Cobb County, you're very fortunate as well. And I say that very humbly because there's a couple of measurements that we use in the fire service to determine different things in the fire department and in the ability of the department to handle emergencies. And one of them is an ISO rating. An ISO rating, for lack of better terms, is just a measure of risk. You know, how prepared are we to fight a fire, for lack of better terms? And I'm happy to say we have an ISO rating of 1. And that is the best rating you can have. But also, very importantly, we're an accredited agency. And for that, I'm not going to go into great detail, but basically we have department members from across the country who come into Cobb County and do a microscopic look at us to make sure that we're doing, number one, we're doing what we say we're doing, but number two, the things we're doing are industry best practices. We've been an accredited agency for over 17 years now, and I'm just going to throw a couple of stats, and then I'll bring up the speakers. Of over 27 to 29,000 fire departments in the country, depends on, you know, which Google link you look at. Of all those fire departments that there are in the country, the number of fire departments that have an ISO rating of 1 and are accredited, there are only 127 fire departments. So I say that because we wouldn't have what we have here in Cobb County if it wasn't for our elected officials. Myself as the fire chief, the staff beside me, director register. When we go to our Board of Commissioners and we ask for something and we have documentation, if you will, that supports the request, the Board of Commissioners has never said no to me since I've been the fire chief. Not one time. They understand the importance of providing a service to the community that is unlike any other. So for that, Commissioners, I say thank you for your support, and I appreciate all you do for the fire department and all of public safety. So with that being said, we have a couple of commissioners that are here. We're going to ask them to come up and say some quick words. And so first off, I'd like to introduce District 1 Commissioner, Commissioner Gambrill.
Thank you, and thank you for having me here today. To the class, thank you. Thank you for making the choice to come and serve the citizens of Cobb County. We know there's several options out there, but you have chosen to be here, and we are forever grateful for that. Because as we all know, when there's an emergency, you are the first ones they see. And to that is, you can never say enough of thank you and appreciation. To the family, thank you for letting us have them, and know that we will look out for them, and we are always have our doors open for you. Thank you.
Next up, we have our District 3 Commissioner, Commissioner Burrow.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a great honor to be with you today on this happy occasion. Congratulations to our recruit class 63. Welcome to Cobb County. You're among the best of the best. Our public safety, police, fire, 911, animal services are the best, bar none. And we're grateful for your service and sacrifice that you made to be here today and to go through this training and step up to be our firefighters. And also, thank you to the families who have loaned you to us for some time now. And we are all family. We're the Cobb family. And we welcome you, and we appreciate you. Our door is open, and we thank you and congratulate you.
Our next speaker is the Director of Public Safety, Mike Register.
Thank you, Chief Johnson. What an honor it is to be here today to be with Class 63 and congratulate them. I've already spoken with them for a few minutes backstage, but I also want to thank, just like the others, the friends and family that came here today. That's so very important, that support that you give them, the employee that you came to support. But also I want you to know that you're part of the Cobb County family now, and we appreciate you. I also want to say thank you to our county commissioners. They do give us a lot of support. Chief Johnson talked about being an ISO 1 accredited agency. That just does not happen overnight. It takes a lot of leadership and it takes a lot of support from the political realm to make that happen, and it also takes a lot of support from the community of Cobb County, and we appreciate each and every one of them. And thank you for being here today also, commissioners. You know, as I look out in the audience, I see other public safety entities here that came in support. You know, it truly is a brotherhood, so thank you for being here today. And Chief Johnson, what a great staff you have. You've shown tremendous leadership here with the department. You have a great command staff, and I have nothing but kudos to give to Chief Johnson and the Cobb County Fire and Emergency Services for all that they do on a daily basis for this community. I've already congratulated personally the class, but I want to say congratulations again, and thank you, like Commissioner Gambrill said, wanting to become a member of the Cobb County family. You know, we truly want good people, and what a career where you can make impact on a daily basis to the citizens of Cobb County and to the world around you. Again, we appreciate that. And also I told them that as I look at them, I know that they're just starting their journey. But I also know that we're looking at future leaders too. Maybe not all, but some. And maybe one of you, one of these days, will be standing here as the Chief of the Fire and Emergency Services. But any support you need, I think that you'll find that we'll give. You've got a great command staff. You are becoming a part of one of the best fire services in the country, and you're standing shoulder to shoulder with some peers that are known nationally as experts in their field, and they can teach you a lot. You can learn a lot. So thank you again. And I apologize, I'm going to have to leave. I've got a 3 o'clock back in Marietta, but I did want to come out and take a few minutes to congratulate the class and to say thank you for everyone that came. Thank you.
I also need to just say that our county manager, Dr. Jackie McMorris, reached out to me late yesterday afternoon, and unfortunately she had a conflict arise that she couldn't be here, but Class 63, just know that she sends her best and congratulations and wishes you all a great career. So, there. All right, so at this point I'm going to just introduce a few people, and then I'll, like the director said, we had a few minutes to speak to the class, but I'll say a few more words and then talk to you all as well. But I'm going to introduce our command staff and some other people that are present. Our deputy chiefs back here, Deputy Chiefs Mike Schutz, Kevin Gross, and Carl Crumley. You can raise your hand if you would like. Our district chiefs are Justin Green, Josh Taylor, and David George. We have division chiefs and division chief, Mike Cunningham, Nick Adams, Nick Dahl, Adam Story, and I think Joseph Bryant's on vacation. And so that's the command staff. I do want to say to the members of the organization that are in the back of the room, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule today, whether you're on or off duty, to be here in support of this graduating class. We have the next recruit class. They officially start school Monday, but they've been in a certain status for different periods of time. And I can't tell you how bad they wish they were sitting right here, because they would be in a much better place probably. But there's our Class 64. And like the director mentioned, I'm going to echo what he said. I saw members of multiple public safety agencies who were filtering in earlier, and so rather than missing someone, I'm just going to say thank you to all of you. You know who you are. I appreciate it. And I know for sure one retiree, and there may be others, and if I missed you, I apologize, but thank you all for being here as well. That's awesome. Thank you to our bagpipe battalion chief, Ian Martin. You did a great job, and there's a whole host of others, so I'm just going to say a broad thank you to everybody else, because I'm going to miss somebody, and I would rather not do that. But two people I do want to say thank you to, because if it weren't for them, and Steve, I'm sorry if I'm stealing your thunder on this, you can thank them again. If it weren't for the administrative assistants assigned to our training division, their paperwork wouldn't get done, this wouldn't happen. So to Christy Ellenberg and Heather Burns, wherever y'all are, thank you very much. Appreciate all you do on a daily basis. So I'm going to be very brief on this because we've got a special guest that's going to speak here in a few minutes. I don't want to take into their time. But to the family, you've heard this a lot. Thank you. You know, the commissioner said it. You'll hear it again. But it is truly a family effort to get this group of fire recruits where they are. If it wasn't for you all and the things that you did to support them during recruit school, because I told them when I spoke to them a few minutes ago, recruit school when I went through was 8 weeks. And not that there was anything wrong with that, but the level of training that this training staff provides is second to none. And so I hope you find comfort in knowing that when your loved one, for those who haven't been assigned to the field yet, so when they go next week to the field for the first time, know that the training they provided has prepared them for the dangers of the job. They are absolutely prepared. But when they're in their final interview, we talk, Chief Gross and I do a lot of the final interviews. Chief Gross does probably 99% of them. And I sit in on as many as I can. One thing we talk about in the final interview is, as physically demanding as this profession is, it's as equally or even more mentally demanding. You know, there's things that your family members and loved ones are going to be exposed to that are just unbelievable. And over time, collectively, these things can have traumatic effects, if you will, on certain individuals. I want you all to know that we have systems and people in place to support your family member for the struggles of this job. We really do. And so we have with us our contracted clinician. I hope it's okay to say it that way. Renee Willis, if you'll raise your hand. She does a lot of work with our people who are struggling with certain aspects of this job. So, and as the director said, as they have become part of our family, you have as well. And so for you family members who may also struggle with certain aspects of this job, Renee and her staff, they're there for you as well. And we have a phenomenal peer support team that's under the leadership of Chief Gross to help as well. So as a family, I just want you to know, we understand the demands of this job, but there are systems and people in place to help should you or your loved one need it. Okay, so for class 63, again, congratulations. You've made it. You know, we told you way back when, you know, with command staff introductions, that we look forward to this day where we could shake your hand and say, congratulations, and you've made it. And it wasn't easy. You know, we told you to look around the room and look at each other to your left and right because not everybody was going to make it. And that was the case, but you stayed the course. And you've completed recruit school, and after today, you'll no longer be called a recruit, but you're going to be called a firefighter. And that's pretty dang cool. So congratulations on that. You know, go ahead. That's fine. I want to challenge you to continue to strive to be your best at all times. And remember, you control your destiny in this organization. You can go as far as you want to if you're willing to work for it. remember our values and cultural commitments, and how they allow us to meet the mission of the organization. I want to remind you that we are community servants, and we're here to serve them, and we need you to understand that. Understand that although that next call you may run may seem minor to you, it is very likely that the person you are helping may be going through the worst time of their lives, and they're looking for you to fix that. I encourage you to engage and interact with the community. When you go to the store, take the time to say hello to somebody in the public. Hold the door for somebody. When you're in the parking lot and you see a child walking by with a family, ask them to come climb on the fire truck. Spend time serving the community, because that's who we are. You have joined the best of the best. I can tell you, after being part of this organization for almost 31 years, and it feels like every one of them, this is the best job in the world. Every day you come to work, you have the possibility of changing someone's life. It is our job as firefighters to provide the level of service that the citizens and visitors of Cobb County have come to expect. And I want to close by saying this: remember those who have come before you. Every station in our department has a memorial wall inside that has the phrase, "These are the shoulders upon which we stand." They are the legacy of our organization. They are the ones who laid the groundwork for our department. I want to challenge each one of you to continue the long traditions of Cobb Fire. And for many years, I want you to strive to lay groundwork for those who come after you to continue the tradition of this great department. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much again for being here. And at this time, I'm going to turn the microphone over to our training chief, Steve Lester.
All right. First, I'd like to take a moment to thank Burke Hickory Baptist Church for allowing us to use this beautiful facility here, host our graduation. This is not the first time we've been here, and we really appreciate the hospitality. Now I'd like to introduce the members of our training division staff who played an integral part in the success of this recruit class. When I call your name, please stand. We'll start with the Recruit Academy training staff. You guys have already met Captain Ben Holly, Lieutenant John Harbin. Stand when I call your name. There he is, okay. Lieutenant Dan McGraw. There he is. EMS training manager Larry Cosby. He couldn't be here with us today. EMS instructor Rosemary Allen. Also EMS instructor Lance Blythe. And also part of our prospective recruit education program, Lieutenant Felicio McDowell, who's not with us today. Engineer Monique Broussard, who's also not with us today. Engineer Jessica Cochran. Engineer Anna Wallstrom. That's not her baby, by the way. And fitness coordinator, firefighter Jeff Poe. I'd also like to take the opportunity to introduce the continuing education training staff. Captain Josh Forster, Lieutenant Joe Thurman, Lieutenant Corey King, Engineer Keith Chambers, Engineer Chris Shore, and as Chief already spoke about, the glue that holds the training division together, Administrative Specialist Christy Ellenberg, and Administrative Specialist Heather Burns. And last but not least, the guy that keeps the lights on, Training Facility Technician Keith Cooper. Let's give all these people a round of applause, please. All right. Class 63 began on February 20th, 2024, with 24 hopeful and eager recruits. Today, we are here to celebrate the successful completion and graduation of 17 of them that remained. From day one, these recruits showed heart, camaraderie, and had lots and lots of questions, sometimes too many questions. Week after week, we watched your loved ones grow and mature. We saw confidence gained, leadership traits emerge, and friendships develop that will last a lifetime. They have fought through adversity, dealt with renovations to the training grounds, also dealt with the arrival of a new training chief, yours truly, and they've been tested more times than they can count. But more importantly, they've learned, they've strengthened both their minds and their bodies, and I believe they've developed a love and passion for the job that they now leave us to go do. And most importantly, they've laughed. They've laughed a lot. The bonds of recruit school are some of the hardest to break. 20 years from now, these graduates will still remember the laughs and the hardships and the stories and hopefully the instructors that they've had over the last 6 months. It is my hope that when I'm retired and off the job, that this group of firefighters will tell stories about me like the countless stories that I have told about my training staff from 1996. We are all very excited to see the firefighters that they are all going to become in the years to come. Class 63, I want to personally challenge you to always be your best. Be all in all the time. But when you're home, be at home. These loved ones that are here celebrating with you deserve that. Strive to make yourself better each day in every aspect of your lives and always keep learning. Always be that shining light for the people that you are called upon to help. Remain a student of this career and never let anyone outwork you. Most importantly, I want you to honor that oath you take today. It's not just words to recite. It's a lifelong dedication to serving others. Take it seriously and honor it every day you come to work. Class 63, it's been my pleasure getting to know you all, each and every one of you. Thank you very much. So Class 63, as part of this graduation ceremony today, I thought it would be a good idea to have a guest speaker to come shed a little bit of wisdom on you as you prepare to become full-fledged firefighters today. Firefighter Brad Zimenick hired on with Cobb Fire on July 31st, 1994. He has spent 3 decades on the end of a nozzle in some of the busiest companies in this fire department. He is the quintessential definition of a senior firefighter. Brad is retiring on September 29th of this year, and I asked him to come here today and to provide you with a few words of wisdom as you embark on your journey in our department. Please help me welcome Senior Firefighter Brad Zimenick.
'63 class, congratulations. When you take the oath today, you're becoming part of the biggest family in the country, fire department family. Respect it, honor it, and enjoy it. No matter where you go in this country, you'll be known as a brother and a sister. So, like I said, respect it. So, I'll tell you this. Being a fireman is an honor, right? You're getting respect from everybody in this room right here. You got their respect. So when you get your assignment and you go to that firehouse, when you walk through them doors, respect is given. What you do with that respect is up to you. I suggest you build upon it and not lose it. That means being the first one at the station, checking your pack out, right? As you do that, be that person that wants to train. Learn. Continue to learn. When I retire, I'll still wish I learned a little bit more, right? Have respect in your crew, okay? So when you get out there and you walk through them doors, all right? Now it's becoming an uncontrolled environment and you're heading into the unknown. But go back to your training. and continue to train when you get out there. Don't be in a hurry to be promoted. All right, promotions in Cobb County are always there. I challenge you guys to be good firefighters first. That means knowing your rig, knowing the job, learning the job, okay? If you can do that and be good firemen first, when you do get promoted, then you understand what you're walking into, okay? So with that, I say congratulations. Hope you have a long, very long career. And with that, I'll leave you. Just respect the job, understand the job, and continue to train. Okay? Thank you very much.
And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Thank you, Brad. At this time, we're going to present the helmets. Class 63, please rise. And when I call your name, please come forward and receive your helmet. Everett Apple. You can clap. It's okay. Take pictures, whatever you want to do. It's a fun day. Ashton Culpepper. John Elliott, the other one. We have two John Elliots now. Grayson Floyd. Sean Gallagher. Blake Gregson. Taylor Haas. Evie Haig. Jenna Hester. Leo Jassant. Michael Lamb. Brett Langston. Matthew Larsh Jr. Hayden Poole. Drew Smith. Brooke Zabo. William Walther. He's so tired of being last all the time. That alphabetical order gets you. Designated guests, please rise. The fire department badge is rich in history, unique facts, and symbolism. A firefighter's badge is one of the most unique badges worn by public safety officials today. Its symbolism dates back for decades. It represents trust, bravery, sacrifice, and a commitment to respond to all types of emergencies and to render aid to those in need. Most importantly, the badge is a symbol of your oath. It is designated for those who have sworn to dedicate themselves to the fire service and the protection of others. Recruits, I charge you to wear your badge with pride, respect, integrity, commitment, and honor, and to never commit any act that would bring shame or disgrace to it or the countless firefighters who have worn the badge before you. Designated guests, you may pin your recruit. Woohoo! And now, Mike Schutz, our Deputy Chief of Response, will administer the oath and the swearing in of the recruits.
Thank you, Captain Holly. Class 63, congratulations. This truly is the last time that we will call you recruits. Recruits, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Hereby swear that I will support the Constitution and bylaws of the United States of America, the state of Georgia, and of Cobb County, Georgia. I further swear to perform the duties assigned to me as a firefighter to the best of my ability, and to uphold the rules and regulations of Cobb County Fire and Emergency Services. I will bear allegiance to my department, and I will not perform an act bringing discredit upon its name. So help me God. Cobb County firefighters, you may be seated. Now Chief Lester will come up to present awards.
Sorry, bad getting old. All right, our first award is for the highest academic average for the fire side of recruit school. And presenting this award are our two lieutenants from the fire side, Lieutenant John Harbin and Lieutenant Dan McGraw.
So we get to have the recruits for the first 3 months of their career, really, about 14 weeks this go around. And throughout that, before they get to do all the fun stuff out on the training grounds, they have to learn about the tools and equipment before they can perform, right? So we spend 3 months going through roughly about a 1,000-page book. Dozens of SMEs come down to help us teach them, and they really have to dedicate themselves to be able to excel and to pass their weekly exams and their final exam. If you do well, it actually helps with the ranking orders. It actually affects their seniority on the list once they graduate. And this particular recruit dedicated himself quite a lot, because I don't know if we've ever seen one this high. The one who won the academic award for the fireside had an academic average of 96.5 throughout recruit school. Congratulations, Mike Lamb.
All right, our next award is for the highest academic average on the EMT side of recruit training. Presenting this award will be their EMS instructor and their boss for the last 12 weeks, EMS instructor Rosemary Allen.
Good afternoon. The next award I would like to present is the highest academic award during the 10 weeks of EMT training. This rigid coursework is condensed in a very fast-paced, college-level style program. It required the recruits to study hard on nights and weekends, gave them the opportunity to practice the skills they learned in class on real patients and on their third rides, gave them firsthand experience on what real emergency scenes are like. To have the highest academic average in this program shows not only a commitment, but dedication to learning the material and mastering the skills needed to be an EMT. Y'all, I gotta tell you, this one was very, very close. But the recipient of the academic award during the 10 weeks of EMT training is Mr. Drew Smith.
All right, let me get back to my page here. All right, our next award is the Fitness Award for Recruit School, and that's going to be presented by our fitness coordinator, firefighter Jeff Poe.
Whoops. Hello. The Recruit Academy is a physically demanding program. The evolutions the recruits have had to master take physical strength, mental resilience, and cardiovascular health. Our recruits had to complete our PAT, the Physical Abilities Test, on 5 different occasions throughout the Recruit Academy. The PAT is a validated test that replicates most of the physical tasks required during an actual working fire. The cutoff time for the PAT is 10 minutes and 30 seconds. 6 minutes and 11 seconds is our current department average. But this very competitive group ended up with an overall class average of 5 minutes and 9 seconds. The recruit who was selected for the Fitness Award today was able to complete the PAT in only 3 minutes and 43 seconds. That's a new record time on this PAT by a recruit. He always encourages and motivates his classmates. He is a leader in health and wellness and embraces the benefits of regular exercise in ability, motivation, and attitude. The recipient for Class 63, the award is Grayson Floyd.
We'll see how well he does in about 20 years. Look at that kid. He looks like he just got out of high school. That's great. All right, our next award is going to be presented by Captain Holly. This is our Recruit's Choice Award.
They don't know it's a secret.
All right, let me find my notes. Everybody's got notes up here. All right. So this is the Recruit Choice Award. It's got very special significance because the recruits, they actually look within their own ranks to determine who they believe is the most outstanding recruit of their class. This recruit could be relied on to get them through the difficult days of the academy and the one who exemplified the camaraderie and the sense of family that the fire service is known for. The recipient of the Class 63 Recruit Choice Award is Everett Apple.
At this time, I'm going to ask firefighter Evie Haig to come to the stage, please. So for those of you that don't know, Evie is we call her the unicorn. She is our success story from our high school program, which was formerly known as Pathways, currently known as our prep program. After completing that, at the same time, you were also a cadet, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So during that time, she also enrolled in EMT school as a high school student and came here to our academy and went all the way through her AEMT training while getting paid by Cobb Works to come and participate with us. So she was in the previous class for that. And then immediately upon finishing that, enrolled in high school, or enrolled in the academy here, right? So we've often, down on the training grounds, just talking around and stuff during the fireside, we said, a lot of us have made the comment that this is the next Becky Denlinger. And for those of you that don't know Becky Denlinger, she was our fire chief from 1997 to 2007. She was the first female fire chief in the state of Georgia. She was one of the first Georgia smoke divers. She was also a charter member of our hazardous materials team here. And I can say without a doubt, Evie, you're probably the next Becky Denlinger. So it's my great pleasure to present you with Class 63's Outstanding Recruit Award. And she can sing. Yes, ma'am, that's right. And she can sing. All right. Bringing it to a close here. At this time, I'd like to turn the program over to my boss, Deputy Chief of Preparedness Kevin Gross, for some closing remarks.
Thank you to the families and distinguished guests for your part in the successful preparation of Recruit Class 63. Thank you to the training division, to countless adjunct instructors for creating an environment for success for these fine firefighters. Today is a momentous occasion as we gather to witness the graduation of this outstanding group from Recruit Class 63. It's a privilege to stand before you as a Deputy Chief representing the leadership team who has witnessed your transformation into a skilled and resilient firefighters. This journey, as you well know, has demanded discipline, dedication, and steadfast commitment to excellence. You have not only met but exceeded the rigorous standards set forth in our recruit school program. Your achievements here are a testament to your capability, teamwork, and unwavering determination. To the instructors, your role has been pivotal in shaping these recruits into the competent professionals they have become. Your guidance, expertise, and passion for the fire service have left an indelible mark on this graduating class. Families and friends, your support has been the foundation upon which these recruits have built their success. Your encouragement, understanding, and sacrifices had not gone unnoticed, and we extend our deepest gratitude for standing by their side. As we send this class into to service our community, let us be reminded that the fire service is a calling, a vocation that demands the highest level of dedication. The values instilled in each graduate, respect, integrity, commitment, and honor, will be the cornerstone of their careers. In the words of Winston Churchill, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. As firefighters, you now embark on a journey of service, of giving to others in their time of need. May you find fulfillment and purpose in the lives you touch and the communities you serve. Congratulations, graduates. The rank of firefighter is not merely a title, it's a responsibility to protect and serve. Carry it with pride, integrity, and a firm commitment to excellence. Thank you, and have a great day.
63, what are y'all still doing there? Go love on your family.